Good morning. We're having just a little bit of technical difficulty with one of our mics. They think they know how to fix it, so bear with us for one more minute, please. We're so happy you're here. It's nice to see your smiling faces. I mean, I wish I could see your smiling faces. We're going to begin. Good morning. It's so nice to have you here today. What a blessing it is to be able to celebrate the achievements of our kids. And parents, congratulations. Give yourselves a hand. We'll clap for the kids in just a little bit, but we know they've worked very hard, and we know that it's been a difficult year. And, I joked a little bit about seeing your smiling faces, but I can see it in your eyes. And I know that getting up early this morning maybe was a challenge for some of you, a little bit earlier than usual, but it's worth it to let our kids know that we are so proud of them. So thank you once again. Pastor Jerry here. He's coming down from the balcony. He's going to do a brief devotion. Then we have three of our graduates who are actually high school seniors this year that are going to share some of their stories with us about how they've been successful and about how they've met some challenges and some of their memories of St. Peter. And then we're going to invite the students to come up and be recognized. And then we'll dismiss everybody. Students will have an opportunity for some snacks, a little mini breakfast type of thing in our fellowship hall, and there may be a few extra things for parents too on the way out. So thank you once again. Pastor Jerry, would you lead us in a brief devotion, please?
All right, so I just want to, first of all, congratulate all of you that are here today and you as parents as well. Something's going right if your children are in here and they are being recognized for their achievements. Okay, so you're on the honor roll. So I want to talk a little bit heady to you. I want to talk a little higher because you can understand what I'm talking about here. Today is about excellence. You've been hearing perhaps what it means to be resilient through these times, just like Mr. Zilke said. It's been a challenging year or whatever, but you've been resilient and you've driven through it. But I want to talk about excellence for a little bit. Excellence. You're here because you excelled and you displayed excellence in your academic achievements. That's something very commendable. But why do we do this? Do we do it for our own recognition? Do we do it for our parents? Or do we do it just because that's who we are, right? So what I wanted to do is give you a little bit of a history lesson about the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther. And Martin Luther, who the Lutheran Church was named after, he identified something he called the doctrine of vocation. And your vocation would be your job or those things that you do. Sometimes we talk about wearing hats, like your parents wear a parent hat, and maybe they have a job hat. Maybe they cook all the time. I cook most of the time in our household, so I wear a cook hat almost every night. And that's our vocations. We've got multiple vocations. And what Martin Luther said was that in the life of a Christian, our vocation is our calling to serve God no matter what we do. Whether you're a student or no matter what you're doing your chores at home, you don't just do it for mom, dad, yourself even, or your teachers, but you do it to the glory of God. He even went so far in his writing about this to say, even a mother, when she's changing her baby's soiled diaper, right? Nasty. Even that she is doing to the glory of God. Because as parents, one of our responsibilities, one of our vocations, is to manage or steward that word, the children that God has given us. And so you're to be commended as well for your child being here, because you've been managing, vocationing, stewarding very well, and your child is now on the honor roll. So anyways, the whole point is what we do in life. Yeah, we have selfish desires. We want to satisfy others, but let us never forget that everything we do, including your good grades, we do in excellence and to the glory of God. So with that, let's go to God in prayer. Father in heaven, God of all grace, we do give you thanks for these young people here today being recognized, and for our guest speakers as well, who have excelled in their achievements. And for that, we give you thanks and praise. Just let your Spirit always remind us that we do not live this life on our own. We're not independent, but we are dependent on you, your grace, your love in our lives, and help our lives then to reflect that dependence as we excel in all we do to your glory. It's in the name of Jesus we pray. Amen. All right, Mr. Zilke.
Man, there we go. Thank you. We want to invite our first two speakers, and it's kind of interesting. They go to different high schools, but they decided they wanted to do their speeches together today to share with you. They're still connected to each other, and that's what's so cool and neat about our St. Peter family is we're a family, and families stick together. So let's welcome Hannah Large and Ava Miltz.
Hello, everyone. First of all, I just want to congratulate all of you for being here. This is so amazing, and we're so proud of you. So it's great to see you all and be back here this morning. I'm Hannah Large, like Mr. Zilke said, and I graduated from St. Peter in 2017.
My name is Ava Meltz. I also graduated from St. Peter's in 2017, and Hannah and I are both graduating from Conant High School in about 2 weeks.
Thank you. So today, other than congratulating you on your efforts, we wanted to share with you some of our high school experience and how St. Peter guided us through it.
Our focus today and our biggest recommendation for graduating 8th graders and future St. Peter's graduates is that you should take advantage of the opportunities you have in school. Whether it's a club, a sport, or an elective class, you will have so many opportunities to make friends, find new hobbies, and most importantly, develop your passion.
Finding your passion is something that is really, really difficult to do, but you will find your people and you will find your space. I've personally been involved in lots of clubs and movements surrounding women and girls, and guess what, guys? I helped to actually start a club. I guarantee that at any high school you go to, they'll welcome your ideas with open arms. In our second year of high school, there were some girls I knew that wanted to start a club called Rise, which was basically just to kind of support girls and have discussions. And it went from a small group of 5 girls to a club that has now expanded to over 50 members, Ava included, and we've done so much great work.
Like Hannah, I've also been involved in Rise and also cross country and track, which I started here at St. Peter. Any team or club you're a part of, you really get to connect with people and make your high school experience more than just attending a class. And St. Peter prepares you well for that. I remember running here with Mr. J, and I was able to develop a love for running, which I've continued all throughout high school.
Just as Ava learned to love running and was prepared to continue in high school, St. Peter prepares you astronomically, big word guys, you learned that in high school if you haven't learned it already, well in terms of education. I know that both Ava and I found our first year, even 2 years for some classes, pretty easy. We were going through high school already having learned many concepts and ideas, especially in science, so shout out to Miss Duff.
What's great about high school is that you can take what you've learned at St. Peter and develop them by trying out some specific classes related to careers you might be interested in. Personally, I've been involved in medical classes since last year. There's medical terminology, anatomy and physiology, and I'm currently taking a certified nursing assistant class. This weekend, I actually have my first clinical at Friendship Village, where I'll be getting the opportunity to provide hands-on care to patients.
How cool is that, guys? Ava has been able to find something she's passionate about and kickstart her career in the medical field. For me personally, I found many extracurriculars like RISE and a campaign I started for improving health curriculum that have inspired me and truly allowed me to develop my passion. I'm going into sociology and women's studies on a pre-law track in hopes of being an attorney.
So as you can see, St. Peter sets up a really great foundation for high school. I mean, look at us, we're great. Hannah wrote the script, so that's according to her, not me. But anyways, you have been set up with an amazing educational background, but most importantly, you've learned how to treat everyone with kindness and respect.
And it's not just us that are saying that. Ava and I are both really close with the teacher who actually went here and is actually here, Mrs. Sam Serrano. And yes, give her a big round of applause, she's amazing. And she has actually told me that one of the biggest differences between a St. Peter kid and anyone else is that they so clearly show respect and have a great understanding of what is expected from them. Making sure that students are respectful, kind, and have good hearts is something that St. Peter truly prioritizes, and that will absolutely translate into your future wherever you go.
So remember, as you go into high school, that you have an amazing background at St. Peter. Then it's your responsibility to build from that. Hannah and I have told you about what we've been able to do in high school, so get yourself out there, try new things, join clubs, or try out for teams. Sign up for elective classes and see how you like them.
Just to add one more thing about what St. Peter has brought us, it's this. I don't know anyone from our class at St. Peter that has completely fallen out of touch with other classmates. The bond you've made with your classes here at St. Peter is unbreakable. While you may go to different high schools and go on different journeys, keep in mind that you have a whole school full of people behind you that will always be there for support. And maybe, just maybe, you'll have a best friend who's always by your side too.
Thank you so much for inviting us here this morning again. It's been so great to see everyone. If you have any questions about high school or anything, feel free to ask. Again, we want to congratulate all of you for doing so well in such an unusual year. Keep up the great work. And a big congrats to the St. Peter's class of 2021. Go forward and do great things in this next chapter of your life. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ladies. They are great, aren't they? It's amazing what they're accomplishing, yeah. Our next speaker is Hunter Combs, and he's a graduate this year as well. Let's welcome him, please.
Hello, my name is Hunter Combs. We're all in the same graduating class, so I graduated in 2017 as well. I just want to start off again. Congratulations to all of you. Honor roll, some of you may think, oh, I didn't even try and I got honor roll. That happened to me one year. I was like, oh, I didn't even try that hard. But you can always put in more effort. There's always more effort to put in, no matter how hard you're trying. So just try harder. I don't know how else to explain it, but just try harder in everything you do, whether that's a sport or a club, school, family life, everything. Just try a little harder. I just want to start off, St. Peter was awesome. It just set me up for so much in high school and gave me so many good memories. So, like, all the gym classes, all the science classes, everyone, it was so fun to hang out with everyone, and I made some great friends, great family, and the teachers, just awesome. I love Miss Duff, Miss Krull, Mr. J, all the teachers that we had, so enjoyable, and they just set me up for high school. As they said, you just kind of cruise through the first semester. For me, it was the first semester of high school. I kind of just cruised through it, but I didn't try harder. Again, you want to try a little harder. I should have tried harder. Everything I did, I should have tried a little harder. So I do have some accomplishments myself. I'm in NHS, which is National Honor Society. It's kind of like honor roll on steroids, I guess. It's like a little harder to get into than normal honor roll. You have to do community service. You have to hold like I think it's a 3.6 GPA, but it's a great experience, and I met a lot of my friends through that. I'm also in the STEM Academy at my high school, which is Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math. That really set me up for making friends. There's a small group of people, kind of like St. Peter, how your class is really small, but it's 3 times the size in high school. So I'm also the track captain this year because I do track. I earned my captain status by talking with the coach, talking with all my teammates, earning that leadership that I learned from being at St. Peter. And especially join activities, okay? So there's so many different clubs, so many different types of people. There's a club that you can fit in. There's a sport you can fit in. You may not think you're athletic, but there's no cut sports. Always join a sport. I think it's awesome to be athletic, to be fit. It's really nice. I like being fit instead of sitting around doing nothing. Some of my plans, I plan to go to college for mechanical engineering and work at NASA or SpaceX, which I think would be awesome. That foundation was really set here at St. Peter when we did it's like the Star Dome for Miss Duff. That was really fun. I got really interested in space, and ever since then, I wanted to go into space or do something with space. What high school is like? So high school, it's really big. My high school, I think, is 9 times the size of St. Peter in total, but don't let that scare you. St. Peter sets you up with that family. You're not gonna know everyone in the school. You don't need to know everyone in the school. Like, we, as St. Peter graduates, we knew everyone at St. Peter by 8th grade, right? But you don't need to do that in high school. You get to know, your 50 friends or less, I don't know. I have probably 10 close friends in high school, but I know a lot of people. It's nice to know a lot of people. And be yourself when you're in high school. Don't be afraid to be yourself. You want to make sure that you be yourself and don't be shy, because if you're shy, then people will think you're shy. It's all about first impressions, right? So go out there and be yourself, and people will like you for being yourself. People will be like, wow, look at him, he's not, or him or her, look at, they're being themselves. They aren't afraid as freshmen to be themselves. And I came up with this phrase. It's a little weird, but everybody cares, but nobody cares, right? So everybody cares at the start, right? Everybody's so nervous, all that, but in reality, nobody really cares. Nobody's nervous. They all are in the same situation as you are. They're all freshmen, or whatever, going into, for the 8th grade class at least. They're all freshmen. It's all hard. Everyone is in the same situation. Not a lot of people know anybody else, so just don't be scared. Be yourself. And I just want to congratulate you guys on getting this far. It's not very hard. Sorry. I said that wrong. It's not very easy to get onto honor roll. And those of you on honor roll, try to get to, it's like high honor roll? Try to get to high honor roll. Like, you can always try that little bit more to get to high honor roll. If you don't think you can, get help from your teachers, ask questions, try to get to high honor roll. If you're already on high honor roll, try to raise your GPA. Try to get that A- to an A+. Try to get that A to an A+. Try to get that B+ to an A-. Just try harder. Thank you.
Thank you, Hunter. That's the great thing about excellence, as he said, is that we can always continue to pursue it, and there's always another level to attain. So, you know, God's good in giving us the gifts he has, and today we want to celebrate our students who have used those gifts to his glory in their attaining of the honor roll. So we want to invite Mrs. Krull up first. She's going to read the names of her students. We'd like them to come forward and then be recognized all at one time. So, Mrs. Krull.
Okay, can I just have all my fourth graders who are here for the very first time in this honor celebration come on up and just make a line right here? Let's give them a clap, guys. This is their first time. They worked really hard to be here. All right. So as I call your name, I'm going to give you this pennant, and then you're just going to move down to the side here, okay? So we have Olivia Cruz, congratulations. Dylan Adeas, congratulations. Rooney Miltz, congratulations. Corbin Trier, congratulations. Ashlyn Tarman, congratulations. Chloe Carlson, congratulations. Dia Patel, congratulations. Lila Jensen, congratulations. Kaylin Robisky, congratulations. Rogelio Contreras, congratulations. Adele Gilbert, congratulations. Ty Mickelson, congratulations. And I owe you one, but this is Jackson Raffle. Ty. I owe you. Does anybody have an extra pennant? Did I give somebody two? Oh, there it is. All right, we've got it. All right, here you go. Thank you very much. Come on this side. We're going to have you guys stay up here. If you guys want to move around the corner, we're going to have all our honor roll people stay up here. So if you move that way, scoot down. Ty, go all the way down that way. There you go. All right, so congratulations, fourth graders.
All right, good morning. Can I have all the fifth graders come on up? Same way. They worked so hard this year, and it was a blessing to be together. So nice job. All right, so in fifth grade, we have Emily Sanchez, congratulations. Eva Schnezniak, congratulations. Jimmy Jensen, great job. Marcus Lawrence, congratulations. Here, I'll move this way. We have Alex Rutledge, great job, congratulations. Casey Nosek, Luke Sappi, Haley Muir, Joey Bond, James Riney, Michael Konstantinescu, Aaron Gilbert, and Om Patel. And we also, Gavin Carlson also was on, got the honors this year too. So congratulations, fifth grade.
And sixth grade, if you'll come up as we call your name. Congratulations to Ella Bodie. And Dara Dragonoff. You guys can go right there. And Shemek Kilbazinski. And Trace Proant. Jason Relaz. And Matthew Veltkamp. Great job.
Thank you. Seventh graders, if there's any seventh graders here, come on down. I'll announce you as you come. All right. We have Lily Avila. Lily, is she here? Congratulations, Lily. Come down here. We have Michaela Eden's on the list. I'm not sure if she's here this morning. Eden Hopkins, congratulations. Hannah Miltz. Rebecca Sheehan. Aiden Underdown. And Will Soppy. Nice job, 7th grade.
Thanks, Mr. Wilcox. Good morning, everybody. I'm happy to congratulate the graduating class of 2021. If we can have our 8th graders, come on, Samantha Fowler, Hannah Giovenco, Brandon Hughes, Emma Hughes, Tegan Merlin, and Jaden Trier. I have an extra added responsibility this morning to announce to you our valedictorian and salutatorian for the class of 2021. The salutatorian has the 2nd highest GPA in both 7th and 8th grade combined, and the valedictorian, of course, has the highest GPA. This year, our salutatorian